The lighthouse keepers of the past across New England. The keeper of the lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium, sounding that fog bell and signaling it is time for football in Foxborough. Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 20.
On one sideline, the head coach of the Steelers. His guys looking at one of their last chances to right the ship after beginning the year 0-4. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. From the booth alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Keith Scott, and we're just about set to get this one started. And we're off from Foxborough. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Look at his numbers on the ground from last week.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Let's go now.
Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up. They're going to try and throw it here. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down, Steelers.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 boxes. 60 boxes.
Dive play straight ahead. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Brought in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So now it's the Patriots' turn to head out for the first time on offense. And they'll be led out by this dual-threat quarterback.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team is a young quarterback. You want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Here's Ingram. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
It's a design boot. Caught by his back. Good running here. He's across the 15. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense. That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras,
and he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. No hesitation. That throw, he got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
you know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They're going play action. Complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute.
Ready, set.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Go.
Throwing off the play fake. They have second down behind the sticks. And it's picked off, but yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so now it's going to be 3rd and long.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. The pass on that long field goal would have been 55 yards. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
It is caught left side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The play fake, he'll throw. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's a New England 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
17 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop. I'm going to say about the 37-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throw here, 3rd down. And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, go.
Now a give on the counter. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Cut out left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. And we're still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And they could really use a good one here. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. The New England offense running out now. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
Ready?
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard
Cowboy
line.
80.
He'll look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
That's good.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3.
1st and 10.
Sticking to the air here. Brought in right side by Moore. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Steelers 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Hold the ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. Start.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking in the air here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. 30. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offense...
And he has it in the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. PAT is up and good from Hopkins. And the Patriots double their lead to 14.
Steelers 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
at the 30-yard line.
So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Panthers in the NFC South. And it's the Tampa Bay defense coming up with the big play here. This one of their 3 interceptions in the game. The Buccaneers had to work for it, but they win it by a field goal. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And here is the running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Saints started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Catch made over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
1st and 10 at the 46.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Ingram with it. Rolling into enemy. Brian Man, he's in the clear. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 28, Steelers 7.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Johnson with a return here. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
22, the ball carrier.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Stretch the eagle, stretch the scope.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I'm certainly not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Moss finds the football, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
And the
To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Ready?
And the Steeler first down.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Back. Back up.
Throwing now off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards. They're into the red zone. After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Come on. Go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves at 1st and goal.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
Here we go.
First and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll try and punch it in. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It'll be the Steelers with possession, but this game pretty one-sided at this point. They go to him again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
This one is up and good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Moore going to motion over right. He's got it over the middle. On the move here. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 14.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Johnson now on the return. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Running it now out of the gun. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
That one's complete over the middle. And this one does not go far.
To number 82. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Ready.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Cougar 19.
Plowing up the middle. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort out of bounds all the way down at the 5.
Steelers.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. There's a handoff up the gut. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a loss of
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Looking to throw here. He's got it. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game.
Steelers 21.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. That's Ingram. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Come on. Set.
This option play now on second down. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw, and they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots have likely locked up the win right there. Hopkins knocks the extra point through. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21.
42. Steelers 21.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Johnson with a return here. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Hits him on the out route. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Steelers have a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And his progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
Tackle made right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Steelers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Pass play now. Dump off, caught by his back. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
All in left side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Steelers calling their first time out. 2nd and 3 now. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Ready, set.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
Ready, ready. Step. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Back. Go.
He's got it on the bootleg. Caught by Marshall. Get out of bounds after a small gain. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And a Steeler first down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, they make the most of it.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready, ready.
Desperation time here. Connects on the crosser. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Patriots back on offense, led out by Teron Taylor. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So this is a win for the Patriots. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football.